Reinrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
Searching. Velia.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Let's get this over with. I've never seen a sword like it. How nice of you.
Take all of this and stop us now.
You can turn ropes off.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I've decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this... my power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. That did the trick. I have no more Ranrock. You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Taylor, stupefy! Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I realized the same should be done for my uncle. I hope Anne agrees to see me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her, and she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. As for what happened in the catacomb, I've not stopped thinking about it. Perhaps we could meet soon. There's much I wish to say.
Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 That's it. Revelio.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a grapphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Revelio.
never been prouder than for how you handled Ran.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't... Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained, and to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Thank you enough for sorting the bells out. They sound magnificent.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
What did you need me to help you with, Miss Coffee?
My niffler, Rococo.
What do you have for sale?
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Thank you for stopping by.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
A land animal, children. Walk right into our trap.
Expulsor!
Bombarda!
A mistake.
Knew you were still hanging about. Ha! You're easier to spot than... Aha! Back for more.
You weaken quickly. Real quick, don't. Expulsor!
What do you think? I'm terrorizing people in this way!
It's incendio!
Back for more rice.
Expulsor!
You're going to regret I'm not done.
You will get what is coming to you.
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this?
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
You fight like a muggle. You're not even trying.
Confringo. Leviosa. Incendio. Do you really believe that you are somehow in control? Revelio. Alohomora.
What have you done?
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
What I meant at all.
Yes, Mother.
Well,
I
are you
feel
happy,
fine.
hey?
And it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty?
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice, based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew. towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the Moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Revelio.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistle.
Oh, it's you again. Never attended Hogwarts myself. Now, how may I be of service?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Hello again, Mr.
Oh, it's you? Never attended Hogwarts. Now, how may...
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time.
I should be going now. Thank you. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should dismount here.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard him.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Graham's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Revelio. Revelio. I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Darwin.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It's as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. Perhaps it has to do with the light and darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
Revelio.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Frigates are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I'm able.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
Bombarda!
This place must have been built to protect them.
Confringo!
They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps. You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio. Confringo! Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Confringo! Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier.
Of course. How clever.
Little puppy sweeting.
What was that?
Not down.
Potato! Confringo!
I've seen better.
Potato. Stupid.
Was that kind of fire?
The lamb returns to the wolf. Back for more. Right, child.
Wilson's don't know.
Shall we finish what we started?
Ready your wands. The fight has only just begun.
What have you done?
Time to teach someone a lesson! Bring that
Incendio!
Reducto! Incendio! Levioso! Reducto! Release me! Levioso! Levioso! Reducto! Neon Fortune!
Incendio!
Levioso!
Ah, there you are! Incendio!
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Back in the fight! Levioso! Levioso!
You're despicable! The lot of you!
Bombarda!
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio. Revelio.
There they are.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. chillin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo! Now here's a sad-looking place. Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! 8 legs is simply too many. Confringo! went on here, I wonder? Confringo! Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Settle yourself, I mean you no harm. Goodness, not a party to attend by myself.
How come I always draw the short straw?
Revelio. Confringo. This must be the castle where Miss Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
Expulsion! Protect! There'll be more incendio! What is happening? You will pay for your deeds!
Perhaps some nice flowers.
Death from above!
These coins must have come from this coffee's nest. Incendio!
That's just the beginning. Black preparation.
Incendio! Accio!
Might want to look up to your knees.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Revelio. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Treasure. That Niffler's... more Ashwinders.
We all have our paths. I will not be cast about for your amusement! Cynthia! You made a mistake. No, Expulso! As if you could have moved me.
Pacificus Totalis!
What have you done? No! You're gonna regret coming here.
Incendio! Confringo!
Potato! Incendia! Conductive, aren't we?
Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Leviosa!
Pacificus Totalis!
Confringo!
Pacificus
Totalis! Give yourself back that one! Petrificus!
That's the end of them. Now, I can focus on finding Rococo. Revelio.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Glacier! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Oh, when I get my hands on that Niffler. I'll look after you. Best get back to Miss Coffee. Revelio.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I... They teach the dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts be any different?
Accio! Confringo!
Protego!
Leviosa!
Stop that right now!
Expulso!
I've had enough of this.
Protego! How did you manage that?
I've little patience. You're going to regret that.
Stupefy!
You will.
Someone messing about?
What was that? Protego!
Protego!
Expulso!
Seems a pleasant enough little place. My poor Rococo. Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found the snidges?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the snidgets.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
This looks like trouble.
They know the lies and falsehoods. No one's mightier in Rookwood. I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Do me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with naught but poachers at your back. So hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad. There's trouble afoot. Anyone looking for troubles found it in me. Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I'm mine. You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. I don't like the looks of that encampment.
These long the lies and falsehoods, no one's mightier and Rockwood.
Revelio.
They come up. That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Curious, got right there! Alright, make you out! Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Colson!
Levioso!
Finally!
You can't keep me down for long.
Lumos.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. It's not worth the trouble. I never... Stop!
I have stupid.
I don't like...
I should investigate. Arrest the momentum. Lumos. Lumos. Colson. Arrest the momentum. Lumos. Lumos.
nobody here. It's a waste of time.
Expulso! Stop this!
Flash of inspiration.
Reducto!
You will not survive this fight. You've made a grave mistake.
Reducto!
You should never have come in. I'm quite conductive, aren't we? Expulsion! What have you done? Oh, this is... Expulsion! Make it stop!
Stupefy!
Might want to look up.
Reducto!
You will not survive this.
Expulso! Release me! Reducto!
Finally! Bombarda! Defender! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Not the best place for an unaccompanied...
You're
What gave you the right to free...
Incendio!
Say, that's mine! Nothing.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
What's this?
Confringo! Bombarda! Your poaching days are over. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. These rocks have seen better days. Rest easy, my large friend. Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
I see you!
Revelio. Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro.
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yeah.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
What do you have for sale?
Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Madam Navarro.
Wonderful, thank you.
How do you collect the items?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside.
Have you lived in...
No, there was nothing.
I hear a dog bark.
I prefer...
I should be going now. Alohomora. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area. The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
You can feed a beast or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. I dream of making a better world for me.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Confringo! Revelio.
Coaching their crack crop.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Perhaps I'll scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Madame Navarro, how are you?
Wonderful, thank you. How can I be of help?
What do you have for sale?
Very nice. That'll do you nicely, I'm sure. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Madame Navarro, how are you?
Wonderful.
What do you have for sale?
Very nice. That'll do you nicely, I'm sure. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested...
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier. Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Revelio. Confringo!
Protection charm, if you ask me.
So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood Contest land!
Revelio.
I could be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol. Harlow never... Ah.
No! You'll pay for that!
Incendio!
What have you done? Levioso!
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
We're all very grateful for what you did. Still can't believe it.
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
Call out for that old evil. After the offending spoiled it.
Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! That wasn't so difficult. What do you have in store for me?
Do you really think you can fix Expulso!
Not stupid black! Shame nobody saw that. Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop in the region.
Is that right? How long have you been in business?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. Until he is able, however, I will gladly manage it for the both of us. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, the Dark Wizards, even the Dugbogs have gone mad. But our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe from all of that. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash.
I appreciate your words.
And what do you have for sale?
An excellent purchase. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
You there! I see you! Bolsho!
I've never seen such magic.
Fight!
You're going to regret that.
Hell was that?
Come on, are you afraid to fight back? I knew you would say
Ah, there you are! Incendio! You could have lived! Second! Incendio!
I shall end you!
You will pay for your deed! I'm a pork pie, mine!
Big stupefy!
Revelio. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What did Iona ever do to you?
Potato! Confringo!
Perfect!
Reducto! You'll feel that.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expose!
This has become personal.
Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Reducto! Vinder!
What have you done?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Incendio! Reducto! Revelio.
Here to show me some dark magic?
Stop right there!